Hey y'all, it's me, Marty.
Mm.
Well, whoa, knocked over the tripod here. Welcome to Ramblin' Live, Bumbling Live, more like it. And whoa, oh, good night. Technical difficulties here. Okay, um, me and my wonderful wife Marilyn, and we got our
You lifted it.
trying. We got our adventure awaits. Our adventure is calling. Um, Shirts on. We are on our deck. It's about 58, 60 degrees, something like that. The sun is starting to go down that way, but it's a couple hours yet. So we thought we'd do a live stream on the deck here, and yeah. So a little update. What's been happening since you've seen us live? Well, let's see. First of all, who's on here? We got Frankie's on here. Hey, Frankie. Hey, Joseph. This new, so we're using StreamYard now. It works good. Oh, there it is. It does say there's one person on it, says so, but hopefully more will come on. And again, a lot of people watch this after the fact, so I like to just roll with it like it's a regular video. And yeah, so I got coffee. What do you have?
Elderberry tea.
Ooh, elderberry. Is that only if you do you have to be an elder?
Mm.
I mean, you're not elder. Well, she is older than me. Sorry,
I was talking to Maria. So Frankie's the same age as me. He's
Well,
going
I
to be
think a couple of
63,
people on here are.
but she's 54. She's
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
54. So.
Yeah, she's 10, 15 years
So I
younger
said,
than him.
yeah, before 60, I had more energy.
You're
Yeah.
young and beautiful and wonderful. So yeah. So the theme. So well, okay. Update. Yeah. So I've been home a week, and it was I lose track all the time. This is Saturday evening. I think I got home Tuesday or Wednesday, and I'm going out Monday. And drum roll, my wonderful honey's going with me for a week and a half, 2 weeks. We'll see what happens. And we found out where we're going. We don't know. We don't have the official thing, but we're going to. Uh, who else is on here? Oh, it says there's 3 on here now. Let's see. Uh, Frankie's on here from Alabama. Joseph's on here from Texas, and there's one person that we can't see. But welcome everyone. Anyway, we're going to Corfu, New York again. So Lynn and Robert will be going right by you. Well, Lynn will be going by you. Robert, we're within an hour, 2 hours of you, but who knows? We might be going northeast and go further, go by you, or who knows? We might go south. That we don't know where we're gonna reload, but we'll. I'm guessing gonna be empty with that load uh, Wednesday. So we'll definitely get another load going somewhere. Hopefully not straight back to Minnesota. Hopefully we can stay out for a while and bounce around the country. And the weather's better now, so yeah, it'll be good. Yeah, just been hanging out with my honey, having time together. She's starting to feel better. She can share her update in a second after I'm done rambling. Now I'm doing chores. Cut the grass in the front and the back. It looks so nice, doesn't it?
Very nice. You should turn it around. Son.
Yeah, I could do it. It's short and green, and I put rocks along the driveway. Oh wait, how do I do this again? I don't want to lose the live stream, but I think settings, the camera. Oh no, that's not. I don't want to wait. No, press. How was
you could
it?
just go like this and turn it around. So
Well, I guess I could do it that way. Well, okay, are y'all still there? Boy, I got to learn this new format. So I guess I could just go like this, but I can't see what they're seeing.
It's the beautiful grass.
Yeah, there's our yard. There's the lake over there. I put rocks along our yard. We had all these rocks in a pile behind our property here. What's on our property? And I might as well use them for decoration. So I put them along the road, our driveway there. The lakes over there, all kinds of wonderful wildlife where we live. We got farm fields all around. Come over this way, and there's my truck. There's our hammocks, and the sun over there. There's a couple of ponds over that way too. It's a beautiful evening. A little warm for me, but it's nice. And yeah, I've been doing some chores and projects, a little bit of woodworking. Or I made a video this morning. We had one campfire. Hopefully, we'll get another one in tonight. Actually, it'd be perfect. Maybe tomorrow. And maybe tomorrow morning before church, it'll be a little cooler. I don't know. And yeah. So, what's your update? What you've been up to? And
Well, it was the weirdest thing a few weeks ago, a week and a half ago, something like that. I woke up one morning and I was really off balance. It felt like I had the training goggles for like you're drunk, because I've never been drunk before, and I was just off balance, and I thought it'll go away, you know. So I waited throughout the day, and I even thought, well, gee, if I go for a walk maybe, and I'm walking down the road, and I said, man, I hope nobody sees me because they think I was drunk. My balance was not. And so my ear had, for a week, it had been inflamed. I get this cellulitis of the ear.
really? Wonder why I don't like cats. Sorry, go on.
I get cellulitis of the ear and it gets inflamed and stuff. And so I thought, well, maybe that's part of it. So I was going to go to the chiropractor, but I thought, I don't want anybody touching my ear because it hurts so bad. So I went into urgent care and she prescribed me some antibiotic for my ear, but she's like, I'm really thinking that we need to check out your balance more. So she sent me to ER and they did a CAT scan to make sure I wasn't having a stroke. Well, that came back fine. They said they couldn't find anything. Ha ha. Nothing in my brain. Anyway.
Marbles rolling around.
Anyway, and so they were like, wow, it didn't show anything, but we're really not sure. There's something with your balance. So they sent me to St. Cloud, which is 45 minutes away. So I got an ambulance ride, which I felt really dumb. It wasn't an emergency. Went up there.
Did they have the sirens going?
No, no, it's a non-emergency transfer.
Yeah.
So then they did all these tests. They did an MRI. They could not find anything. And so they were going to release me. And then the one wanted me to see an ENT, so I had to stay longer. So I saw the ENT. Well, I actually didn't. She didn't come. And so they said, okay, we're going to release you, but we want you to see the ENT and PT and OT. And so my daughter's downstairs and I'm getting ready to sit in the wheelchair, and I lost my balance and fell and cracked their stuff that was on the side, their plastic thing. And yeah. And so they didn't release me. They said, if you're falling, we can't release you.
You'd stay in.
And so I had to stay another day or two. ENT did come and see me twice, so I guess it was 2 days. So finally they released me, saying I needed a walker and somebody by me all the time, which, yeah, that was really hard. Marty's on the road and feeling bad for him. He's having truck problems, and yeah. But, God works all things out for the good. When we put our lives in his hands, sometimes our inconveniences are God's conveniences. The first day they asked, do you want to see a chaplain? And I'm going, yeah, whatever. Yeah. And so the chaplain comes up and she says, you wanted to see me. And I said, oh, well, they asked me if I wanted to, and I said, why not? I don't have anything specific. And so we were talking, and I got to talking about heaven and Revelation 21 and everything. And I don't even remember our whole conversation. I don't. But I'm going, I don't even know why I'm here, but you know, God knows. And she's like, maybe you're here for me because I needed you. And I'm like, wow, God is so good. Like, yeah, it's irritating to me to have health issues, but if he's going to work through it, so be it. And the nurses were great. They were fantastic. I think each one was a Christian. They had smiles on their faces all the time, laughing. They just, and we shared Jesus. I mean, it was just fun. If a hospital stay can be fun, it was fun. And so now went to the chiropractor and I'm better. So I think my neck was off and it was causing me to have off balance. So I just got to be careful about my neck.
Well, hopefully there's nothing else wrong. Can't move. And but also the day before I found out a couple days ago, the day before that happened, you picked up some free patio blocks.
Oh, yeah.
20 of them, which are at least 25, 30 pounds each, and put them in the car. So that could have tweaked.
Could have tweaked it.
But God is so good, and that's the thing. He works through everything, and yeah. So I like to start out the live stream with a scripture, and she's going to share it today. It's a really good one, and it goes good with the live stream today. Real quick here, I was just going to catch up with the. So no move. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. If I click on it, then it's on the screen. That's pretty cool. I like that. I always see people do that. Okay, who else do we got down here? The Random Adventures of Matt. Hey, Matt. Is your name Matt? Welcome to the show. It's cool. It'd be cool if you can come to Alabama. Yeah, you never know. We'll see what direction we go, Frankie. Joseph said, I saw Robert got a lathe. Yeah. Oh, I bet he's going to be making some cool things. Yep. Our bubble is off center. We're in a bubble. It should be square. Isn't it square? I don't know. Is it? You want to see more of her than me anyway. Not, me. I mean, look at me. I mean, this is Beauty and the Beast. You want more of her. And okay, I can't see all the comments here. The sun's in my eyes. But so she's gonna share the scripture, and then we're gonna talk about just finding your adventure in life, even in the middle of all the chaos and limitations, living life fully, like I always say. And we're gonna do some show and tell, to show a few different things that we have and things that are hobbies and things we like to share. And then we're gonna do a mail call, because right when I was getting ready to start the live stream, there's a box on the deck here. I have no idea who it's from. It's really light. I don't know what it is. There's something about batteries on it, so I don't know if it's from one of you or somebody else. I don't know. So I'm gonna open it up on camera, unless it's something that shouldn't be on camera. Probably, I don't know what that would be, but and then you'll see. So we'll see that too. And yeah. So did you want to?
Okay. So I was looking at we had 11, like Psalms 16:11. Was that it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the one 7 through 9 is good too.
Yeah, you got it underlined.
So it says 7 through 9 is, I will praise the Lord who counsels me. Even at night, my heart instructs me. I have set the Lord always before me. Because he is at my right hand, I will not be shaken. Therefore, my heart is glad and my tongue rejoices. My body also will rest secure. And then 11 is, you have made known to me the path of life. You will fill me with joy in your presence, with eternal pleasures at your right hand.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah.
Just that he guides us all the time. And last night was one of those, and I don't like to, you know, talk and tell or whatever, but I was just
And have
so
sinnings.
excited that he gave the opportunity to just share his love. We went to a graduation, and afterwards we were at a party, and we were standing around a campfire, and I was talking to this lady, and we were talking about how when you get older, your health kind of goes and the different things. And I had mentioned, yeah, um, when they asked me when I was in the hospital if I wanted, DNR or whatever, and I was like, well, let me think about it. I said, because you know what, heaven sounds really good. And I started explaining what heaven was going to be like, and the nurse, I never saw him after that. I wonder if he didn't, but he was an
Angel.
Oriental one guy, and um, I just shared that, the Bible says heaven's going to be, glorious with great, walls and um, rocks and different things that you can see through. And I said it's going to be so beautiful. I'm like, hey, let me go, sooner the better. But I said, I guess I have to think about my family and that, they need me too. And I guess if I gotta stay, And he said, well, you're young, you got plenty of life. I'm not young, but anyway.
You are.
And so I was telling her about that, and she's like, yeah, but heaven said, we don't know if we never know if we really get to go, who gets to go. And I'm going, oh, but we do. But we do. I said, um, you see, none of us are good enough. Nobody is good enough. I said, but it's Jesus' blood. He paid the price for us. So if we accept his blood, then we get to go to heaven. So when we get to heaven, if we say, well, I went to church and I did this good and I did that good, that's not going to be good enough. But if we go and say, I am not worthy of heaven, but Jesus paid the price. And it was like, she was like, well, I never heard that before. And it was so cool to be able to share that. It was just so exciting. Yeah.
And it's crazy to think that so many people really haven't heard that. Yeah. Cat, get away. You're going to knock over the tripod. Yeah, it's so good. God is so good. He's always with us, and we just need to acknowledge him and give our life to him and live for him. And this is really cool that I can, you just click on the comment and then it's on the screen. I just think that's kind of cool. I don't know. So welcome everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. It's, boy, beautiful evening. I'm thinking a little hammock time after our live stream.
Yeah.
So
Oh, here's Mr.
did you have
Beans.
anything? You had your devotional book too, or no?
Oh, that was fine, I guess.
Okay. So this is Mr. Beans, our
Yeah.
outside cat.
And he's very, very loving.
He's nice for a cat. I'm not crazy about cats, but he's nice for a cat. And I just don't like the claws. Uh-oh.
Oh, Mr. Beans, you're in my face. I don't like that.
Oh, goodness.
He's very needy.
So I thought, oh, we didn't get our 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's okay.
I thought we did talk about finding your adventure. I know I say that a lot. You've heard that before. Just finding your adventure and living life fully. Just talk about it a little bit. Like, I mean, not everybody is adventurous. Not everybody, we're all different, and that's good. I'm glad we're all different. And I mean, but and you know, oh, thank you, Frankie.
Bless you.
Well, he said, "God bless you, Marty,"
yeah.
and I thought that was nice. I'm just out of the
Yeah.
out of just the random, and I thought, oh wait, I just sneezed. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know how many sneezes it is. My record is like 6 or 7. My son Hayden, he does the same thing. Anyway, totally thought I lost the train. Some something
Adventure.
blah 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 blah.
doing an adventure.
Yeah.
Well, my new
Well, and
adventure now is like I don't know what my work schedule is going to be.
yeah,
So like
let
they
them get on.
they had me they had me off till the end of the month, and so then I have somebody taking my place, and that gal is a young gal that really needs. She was going to quit and get another job that had 7 on 7 off because the daytime doesn't have that, and she's trying to get her kids back and stuff, and my schedule would be perfect for her.
Oh, yeah.
So I might end up giving up my schedule and doing more evening days, and I wouldn't have the 7 on 7 off, but I would be able to sleep.
Yeah, you
And
sleep
I
better because you
think
don't sleep good there.
the sleeping is huge
It
to do
is.
with my health.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's kind of my new adventure, trying
Yeah.
to figure out what's
Well, and the thing is, there's all kinds of ways of looking at adventure too. And again, some people, you just work and that's life, and you don't do much else. And some people, I mean, their family is everything, and that's wonderful. And God is in their life, and all the different things. But God, well, there's a scripture on that too. What is the scripture that God, wants us to live life fully, and what is James or John? I don't know, about a life abundant. I mean, and
whatever
I
you
just
do, whether in work or deed, do all for the name and glory of God.
yeah, that's Colossians. Yep, 3:23 or 3:70. Yeah, that too. There's so many. I mean, and it's just really. I think most of my life I've been like this, but especially, do you think the last few years I've just gotten excited about just well, and maybe I've had a lot of trials in life, and so have you, and we all have. I know all of you watching have. Everybody has, but there's been a lot of blessings too. And I guess I just wanna. I mean, like you talk about, being ready to go be with Jesus in heaven, but also wanting to live here. And Paul even talked about that. Um, it's a win-win situation. If you have Jesus, there's no reason to fear dying. You're going to be in heaven with him and fully alive with him. Fully alive. It's not some foggy state. You're going to be alive with him. That's what I'm excited for.
Done.
So if you're sure of that and you're excited about it, then you could live life fully here too. And so it's a win-win thing. No, 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 no. Cats, I tell you. Anyway, so I want to live life fully here, and I'm ready to go when it's my time. But as long as I'm here, John 10, Joseph said, "Thank you, thanks, Joseph." Um, you know, uh, if you want, you could type out that scripture, and then I'll put it on the screen. Whoa, honey, barking spiders here. Um, and
Thanks for announcing.
so well, I mean, I wanted to make sure in case nobody heard. See, and laughter is good medicine. It's in God's word. God created laughter.
So you didn't, they didn't think it was you.
Well, yeah, I don't want to be blamed for that. No, but
John
so
10 what?
I just really want to, John 10. I really want to, oh, he got it here. So for that. This is really cool. I've never been able to do that. I like this. Thank you, Joseph. So I just want to live life fully every day. And in the middle of the chaos, in the middle of limitations and family stuff and financial stuff and health stuff and all the limitations. We all have limitations. We all do. It's worse for others, but we all have some limitations, and just to do what we can when we can in the space, the place that God has us. And I just, I work long days. I'm on the road. I wish I didn't have to be away from home, but I'm on the road. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to do my best. And if I have some downtime, I'll stop and go for a hike. I'll explore someplace. I go sit and do some woodworking or talk to somebody, share Jesus with somebody, befriend somebody, have coffee with somebody, or, and make videos and share with the world that maybe people can never see what I'm seeing out there in God's creation. So yeah, just to live life fully and define your adventure. And it looks different. It might not be, pulling over in middle of Montana and going for a hike up in the mountains where there's grizzlies and black bear, and it might be a different kind of adventure. We all have different adventures, but more than anything, to just live life fully. Were you going to say something or read something?
No, John 10, but where?
I put it on the screen. He found it. Yeah.
But John 10.
It's it's I have come that they might have life and have it more abundant.
Okay.
Joseph asked, "Do I still have a scroll saw in my truck?" I do. Yeah. So what I did was, so sometimes I'll do something that's a cool idea and it makes for a good video, and the video will always be there. But then I decide, well, it wasn't that great, or I don't want to keep it. So I was looking one day and I thought, wouldn't it be neat on my downtime to have my scroll saw in the truck? Because I really enjoy scrolling. I want to work on Christmas ornaments and make gifts for people. Why not do it when I'm on the road when I have downtime? So I made a platform on my passenger seat on a box that I have my clipboard in, pens and pencils. I made a platform on there. This is for everybody who doesn't know. I know you guys already know, but and then I mounted one of my smaller scroll saws on there. I bolted it down, and I have a stool in the truck. I could sit there and I could scroll saw inside the truck, and it actually worked. And I got a little tiny shot vac I could hook up to it, but it did get some dust around, and it was kind of heavy. If I would have to stop quick, it might, fly toward the window. Probably not the best thing to have there.
I thought it was under the.
So yeah, that's what I did. So I took it off of there. It was a cool idea, but I took it off of there and I put it on the under storage of my truck. There's like two doors that open up, and you can have oil and antifreeze and all that stuff in there, tools, fire extinguisher, flares and stuff. On the one side, there's nothing there, so I put the scroll saw on that side. And so I have it with me, and all I gotta do is pull it out, and I have a little table, and I could use it outside. But I still do have it. And if I have a whole day or a weekend, I'll pull it out and yeah, scroll saw. So yeah, I still have it. But yeah.
Yeah, and that's cool because a lot of times, so it's hard because it's either too cold or too hot.
Sometimes, yeah. Oh, this is.
I want to show before the sun goes down.
Yeah.
This is such of a. Where's the?
No, don't look at that. Just look at your picture.
I know.
You're wherever the picture is, right in the middle.
I'm trying to show it closer.
Yeah, but just don't look at the lens. Look at where you are. Yeah, there you go. That is amazing. It's kind of blurry, but it's. Come on, focus. She's a rock hound, and she finds beautiful rocks, not just on the North Shore, not just in Colorado, but in our driveway and our road.
This was on our road. This is so pretty, and you can see the light. The sun went behind the clouds.
It'll come back.
And
do you know what it's called? That kind?
This is an agate.
Okay.
And yeah. So anyway,
Joseph said it looks like candy.
Yeah. And
they're beautiful.
This side.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this side it's the same one. Can you see it?
Go back a little bit because it gets a little blurry right there. I think it's probably plenty big. I don't know.
That side is really pretty, but it's not focusing very good.
Yeah, it's not. Go in really slow and maybe the camera will catch up and focus. Huh?
You want to try it?
Oh my goodness, honey, these are just.
See, this side is.
This side? Okay. Look at that. God's creation. Look at that. Huh?
This side.
The camera is opposite for us. It's really weird. I don't know why I'm doing that, but oh, there it's kind of clear. Getting a little over it right there. Look at that. Beautiful rock. And some of these, yeah, they're like transcendent, or what do you call it? You can see through it. Look at that. Just beautiful.
But this one is called porphyry.
Who? Potpourri?
Porphyry.
Oh, porphyry?
Something like that. But it's got red little firework kind of things in it. That's cool.
That is pretty. We're doing show and tell a little bit early here. It's down the. No, we're flexible here at Ramblin Line. So who popped in here? I don't see. So the Random Adventures of Matt. Are you still here? Good to see ya. Uh, Frankie said, "Live life fully alive because my God is not dead. He is a live oak. Lie. He is alive. Ask me why."
Yeah. I
So
want you to open
what?
that.
So when we think of our adventure, you know, you can think about different things. It's not just going for a hike. I love hiking, but it's not just enjoying the outdoors or what we're getting. Think about your work, your family, your ministry, your hobbies. You can have an adventure, live life fully in all of those things. So just a couple of questions, some thoughts. I'll just say them all together, I guess, and we could just like, what is adventure to you? What does adventure mean to you? What kind of adventures do you like? Um, Also, what are some challenges in your life that hinder your adventures? Okay. Um, but how can you live life fully in spite of your limitations? We all have limitations. There's different ones, and what can you do, even though you maybe can't do some things? What can you do? That's a big thing to really think. And also, who is your inspiration for the different adventures that you like to do? Um, just some questions. What's adventure to you? What are some challenges? How can you live fully your life in the limitations? And who's your inspirations? Do you have any thoughts on any of those?
My inspiration for keeping busy is you and my mom.
Yeah.
My mom. I'm just like,
80?
seriously, she's 84. She's 84. She takes care of my uncle who has developmental disabilities. So she gets up, she gets him his shower and shaves him and gets him he clothes himself, but um gets him his food and his medicine and stuff. But then if she feels like it, she goes outside and does yard work. She tries to limit it to an hour. If I did an hour yard work, my yard would look so much better.
But that's how people get that
And
old and still are young at heart and feel good
yeah,
because they stay active.
so I'm
I've
like,
heard that from so
I
many older
want to
people.
do that. I want to take care of what God has given us. God has given us this wonderful place. And he has provided. It's when he just has. And just to my adventure would be to try to keep the yard better. But also adventure to me is just letting God lead.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's adventurous.
That's exciting.
It is.
But say, Lord, use me today. And then he opens doors and we're like, oh, that's not what I meant, or I can't do that. But then do it in his strength.
Yeah.
And we're blessed by it. And other people maybe are blessed too. I mean,
it's neat. But I have a mission heart. And I would love to go to other countries. That's just my heart. But physically and financially, it just doesn't work all the time. And so what can I do here in
they're on the glass.
in the
Sorry.
day
I don't want you to wreck your new glasses.
here in today? We have people even in our small town that need Jesus, that need that maybe don't know where the next meal's coming from or whatever, and just to be led by God to find people like that.
Yeah, and God gives us opportunities. You've been in Nicaragua twice, Haiti twice.
Yeah.
I've been only on one mission trip to Nicaragua, but I loved it. I'd like to go again. She'd like to go again. Maybe we'd go together someday. We'd both love to go to Israel or somewhere like, I don't know. I always thought Africa. Go somewhere where they're what's the place? Starts with an S.
Sudan?
Yeah, something a huge, huge need, a dangerous place. I don't know. And God might open those doors, but right here, people are in need in our families, in our church, in our community, in our state, in our country. There's so many, and just let God lead. Even when I'm on the road, it's exciting to me to say, Lord, just use me today. And then there's somebody, walking down the road, and I've done this before, and it's kind of a anonymous thing, and I'll see a guy hiking with a backpack or on a bike or walking or a family, and they're walking down the road, walking down the highway. Maybe they're traveling, maybe they're homeless. I don't know, but I'll pass them, go around slowly past them. I'm going 60, 70 down the interstate, but they're walking on the shoulder and or biking or whatever, and I'll go ahead like a mile or two, and I'll pull over and I'll get a Walmart bag. I'll put a couple bottles of water in there, maybe a devotional or a Bible, maybe a Jesus word I make, or some wood thing or something, a spoon, and some snacks or food, or you just and then I'll write a note. Just hope you're well. God loves you, and I just wanted to, God, this I like to be used by God to just bless others as a blessing for me, and I'll put it on the shoulder, and then I'll drive off, and they'll eventually get up to it. And sometimes what I usually do is slow down and watch them get to it. Other times I've actually pulled over and talked to them, and just different silly little things that just they don't seem like they're just random acts of kindness, but
Those are fun
they
adventures.
might they're fun and they might change somebody's life, and it's a blessing to me. And just to know that God can do so much more through us than we think we can, and just by His strength and everything. Um and we don't mean to preach, and we know everybody's not
Yeah.
believers who will watch this, but God is real in our lives, and He gives us joy and peace. He's our salvation, and to bless other people, and actually not just preach to people, but be a friend to people, help them in their physical, emotional needs. I mean, really give them tangible gifts and make a difference, and then it opens their hearts and their eyes and their opens doors to share the gospel. And yeah, it's just neat to. And I don't listen to God all the time. I'll say no, I really don't have time, or I shouldn't, or I can't, and I miss out. But when we say yes to God,
Or cry
it's an
about it when
adventure.
it happens. It's like I've had things where I'm like going, ah, I'm so mad because this, and then I end up in a place and it's like, oh, God was leading me, even though it was like,
Yeah,
you know, like being in the hospital. That wasn't my, why is this happening? I'm trying to get healthy. And yeah.
yeah, yeah. So does anybody have any other thoughts on, like,
What is your adventure?
yeah, what is your adventure, and are there limitations that make it hard, but how can you still do it? My inspiration, well, okay, so my adventure, yeah, I love hiking. I love enjoying the outdoors and God's creation. It's fresh air, it's exercise, it's exploring. There's so many good things about going for a hike and enjoying and going for, out in the canoe, and just being outside. What a beautiful day, and it's cooling off to more of my temperature, and it's just beautiful out.
We should
And
almost turn this around so that would be our background so they could enjoy.
that instead of
Yeah, instead of the house in the
yeah, we could
background.
do that. I don't know what the lighting would be. Just- Yeah, we could spin it around. Uh, but it's not just that. It's being used by God, serving God, um, and trying to be a better husband and father and grandpa, and just uh, yeah, enjoying God's blessings and sharing it with others. I want to share with others the blessings I have. It's like little blessing today. So our kids, grandkids, family members, sometimes it happens to all of us, I think. They get distant for whatever reasons, misunderstandings and different things. And I absolutely adore my kids. And I've always been close to them. And my two daughters kind of distanced themselves for over a year. Well, I reconnected with one of them who I've always been so close to, and I just love her so much. My daughter Danny, and that was an incredible blessing.
Oh, yes. That just, it was an answer to
Sorry.
prayer.
Yeah,
It was
it
an
was.
answer to prayer, a whole year-long prayer crying out to God.
Yeah.
And sometimes he doesn't answer right away, but in his time.
Yeah, I didn't think she'd ever come around, and it was so one. We had like about 3 hour visit, and just seeing her, she means the world to me. And then seeing her daughter Hazel, who I was there the day she was born, and we visited a couple of times. And they came out here once, and haven't seen them since. And it only took about 10, 15 minutes, and she was on my lap. We were cuddling and playing, and oh, such a blessing to see both of them. I just to realize that God's in control, and
He
when
does
you think
answer.
something is not possible, God makes a way, and just to follow Him, and seek Him, and want His will for our lives, yeah, it's just sorry, get all Oh, okay.
Speaking of,
Well, if it is something that's not,
no, I have a feeling. I have a feeling I know who it's from.
well, and if it's not to do with
No,
this, I
it
don't know
would.
that I would.
Yeah, no, it
All
is
right.
about if it's from who I think it's from. It's from I heard the wheels turning when
Don't
we
say
were
it though, in
talking
case it's
from.
somebody totally different.
No, I know.
But it just says Marty Leon, and they spelled my last name wrong. So I kind of doubt that
Okay.
it's anybody that really knows it real well. I don't know. It says something about batteries in here, so I don't know. It's not very heavy, but I don't know. Maybe you're watching out there, whoever you are that sent this. So thank you, whatever it is. If you did, I'm gonna open it with my Swiss Army knife, my Trekker. Gosh, the camera's like opposite. Anyway, okay. Do you know?
No, I don't, but I just have a feeling because he asked for our address. So
Yeah,
I was thinking,
but,
and I heard his wheels are turning.
all right, now I'm all emotional because I think about Danny and Hazel. So hopefully this isn't something that's gonna make me emotional. I don't want to cry in live video here, y'all. I'm a man. I never cry.
Real man cry.
I cry all the time, honestly. Been crying my whole life. Happy tears, sad tears. Okay.
Is it? Is it what you guys were talking about?
No way. No way.
You guys were talking about it, and I
No, maybe it's just a box.
no, I was pretty sure. I heard
These
his
are very expensive. There's no way this is that.
honey. They
It doesn't even say who it's from. No way. Yeah, it's from Jeremiah. So it's a gift from our son, her second oldest.
yeah.
Um,
It's really special,
yeah,
and it has to do with finding your adventure.
that's absolutely unreal. Yeah, I'm crying on live video. I can't believe that. These are very expensive. Why would he do that?
Because
I'm
he's
not.
thankful for who you are.
Yeah,
He
but
said you are one of the best men that he knows.
so if you guys don't know, it's a satellite GPS messenger. I've seen different ones. I haven't seen this one. I don't know a whole lot about them. I just know that when I'm hiking, a lot of times I'm hiking by myself. Still can't believe this. And I really should have something in case something happens, emergency. And this is you push a button and the SOS button, and there's helicopters coming. There's people going to rescue you if you fall down, break a hip, if you bear attack, a snake bite, whatever. And it's something I always said I really should have one of these, but they're really expensive. Yeah, it's sealed up. It's brand new. After we're done.
You guys were talking.
After we're done, I'll call.
Yeah. You guys were talking about it, and then he asked for our address, and I went, "Oh, I wonder."
That is absolutely unreal. My daughter just she wants to friend me on Instagram. Um, that is absolutely amazing. Why did you think you knew?
Because you guys were
Well,
talking
we
about
called
it.
the other day. We were talking about hiking and survival and backpacking and everything.
And he said, "You really need one." And you're like, yeah, whatever, And then
These
after
are
our
very expensive.
conversation, he asked for our address, and I went, I want.
Yeah, it's just wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, after we're done, I walk home. Or if you're watching, Jeremiah, thank you. This is absolutely amazing. You didn't have to do that. This will save my life on one of my adventures. I know it will.
Hopefully you don't have to.
Yeah, hopefully I never have to hit SOS, but the peace of mind for you too when I'm out, looking for bears in the middle of the wilderness. So okay, so it's there's different ones. I've heard about this. So it says SOS with a push of SOS button spots 24/7 global search and rescue service providers your GPS location coordinates to local authorities for the quickest response to your emergency. Tracking. Track your adventures at an interval as low as 2.5 minutes while motion activated tracking conserves battery life. Oh, that's cool. With the new spot mapping, you can view and share your spot locations for a minimum of 3 years. Oh, that is sweet. I didn't know. I thought it was an SOS thing. Check in quickly and easily let contacts know you're okay. That's
good.
That is wonderful. So I can push the thing and it'll just say I'm okay. I'm here. The bear hasn't eaten me yet. Help spot SOV. Alert specific contacts that you need help in non-life threatening situations, or use spot SOV for professional roadside assistance services. Custom message. Stay in touch while off the grid by using a custom message. That's so cool. And so I don't know if you guys know what this is. First of all, this kind of thing works when your phone doesn't. When you don't have service on your phone, you'll still have service on this because this uses different satellites. It works anywhere in the world. So that is amazing. What a neat thing to open on my live stream.
I love you. You are a good man.
That's just, gosh. I don't like to cry in front of people, and definitely not on live YouTube. Gosh. Anywho, that's wonderful. What do we got for messages here? Joseph said, oh, very nice of you. You deserve it, bro. Frankie says, my adventure is talking with others about our Lord and Savior. And Marty, you and Miss Marilyn are my inspiration to me, and me to be able to drive gets me down because I can't sharing the gospel. You're an inspiration to us, Frankie, and in so many ways. And there's so many ways God uses you.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Your videos and how you don't just sit back and not do anything, even though you do have some physical limitations. It's huge.
You shine Jesus in so many ways. I mean, yeah, you you're whether you're in your chair or a walker or whatever, you can go to the neighbors and around town through your YouTube channel. You can touch people and you don't even know. That's what's exciting about just sharing our lives, whatever we're doing, whether we're sharing our faith or just sharing our adventures and even the trials and blessings we go through.
The sun is right in my eye.
Yeah, sorry, it's gonna go behind the truck in just a second.
Yeah.
We could change direction here, but yeah, Frankie, you do shine Jesus, and you're doing kingdom work. You too, Joseph, and so many people, and yeah, gosh, that got me all flustered.
So what was your other? I already showed my box show and tell, so yeah.
Yeah, I'll show a couple of my packs here quick that I haven't shown before, but I was just gonna say, yeah, some of my adventures, enjoying the outdoors and just helping people. I love helping people in need, and I used to do that all the time. I don't feel like I do it at all anymore. And I like helping people. We used to help people move. There's been times where we just gave a vehicle, or just gave things or did something, or we would just go have coffee and talk to people. I want to do that more. I don't feel like I do that like I used to, but yeah, and all the limitations and trials in life to still live life fully. And my inspirations, well, God, Jesus, my number one, but you also You know, this everything you've been through in your life and how you still shine Jesus and just and you do your best and you live and you smile and you try to help others smile and you always put people first and before yourself and you know and yeah and just I don't know you know I also just I don't know how many I've lost track of the different people I've met hiking on a trail that are in I'm serious they're 70s 80s 90s and they're hiking with a full pack and you know I wish I could have interviewed these people and stuff because they're like I remember one guy, he was huffing and puffing. He had a huge pack on. It was on the AT in Virginia, I think, or the Virginia, Pennsylvania border, somewhere in there. No, New Jersey, Pennsylvania border. And I only talked to him for a few minutes, and he said he 80s, mid 80s, I think. I'm sure it was mid 80s, like 85 or so. And he said, "This is what keeps me young," you know. And he's hiking. He was through hiking the Appalachian Trail. And that inspires me. If somebody in their mid 80s can do it, I can do what I can. Mine might be just 1 mile hikes like we do, or you know, biking or running here and there, or canoeing, you know, or just just do they can do that so much. You know, that's other people inspire me too. And, you know the song "Shine Jesus Shine." Oh, I love it. It's one of my first songs. It's one of my first favorite songs. Um, when I first accepted Jesus. Shine, Jesus, shine. Yeah. Place here, I don't even know the words. We used to sing all the shine, Jesus, shine. But, yeah, we know. Yes, it's a beautiful song. I can't think of the words right now. For the, oh, we got about 10, 15 minutes. Should we turn it around for a better view for them? I'm trying to see where that bird is. I'm pretty sure it's a cardinal. Is that a cardinal? Yeah, it's right above us somewhere. Okay, here, let's real quick turn the camera so they can see the lake and stuff behind us. Further into the, we have another 15, 20 minutes of video to do yet. I don't know how far out we can go. Well, I'd rather not do that just because sometimes we perception. No. Oh yeah. So, whoa, hello. You want to move that little one? I'll pop this side for a second. Just gonna spin this. Pull it over that way. I'll put this over. Put it right to the back of the railing. Whoop. It's coming apart. It was free. Yeah, it's actually this is the back, all the way back. And, okay. Well, how's it have it angled? Yeah. You're blocking me. No, I'm gonna move it. Then, okay. Don't go away, y'all. Just rearranging here. We got more show to come here. I still can't believe that. That's just crazy. Okay.
Can I see the lake more?
Where? I'll adjust it. Okay, so let's go like this. Yeah, how does Shine Jesus Shine go? I forgot how it goes.
For the light of your mercy shining.
Now the sun's in my head. Lord, the light of your love. Na 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 na. I got the tune.
I should put my phone in.
Shine, Jesus, shine. Fill this land with the Father's glory, blaze, Spirit blaze, fill our hearts.
Yeah, we'll have to sing that on the movie.
Yes. Oh, we love
I'm
this thing.
excited about it. It's hard for me to, because I think about all the responsibilities I'm leaving. Oh, I'm leaving work and I'm leaving the animals. And this time it's working where I have a young gal coming to take care of the animals, that I think it's a blessing to her to get out in the country, to get out and be, yeah, I just, so I think it's going to be a blessing to her. And my work, that's what it is right now. So I don't feel like, and I have her to take care of my place. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I think we're gonna have a good time. Somebody had asked, Joseph, fill this land with your glory. We sing very well. I don't know about that, Frankie, but thank you.
I'm really thirsty in my throat's like.
Oh, I've dropped my water. Excuse me. So just a couple of questions people had asked. Somebody wanted to see, well, some of my favorite things I like to do in woodworking. I'm just going to show a couple of these. I didn't know if you had more rocks or anything.
No.
Oh, okay. There we go, the hiccups. So yeah, that's our driveway, and you can see the rocks I put along the driveway. Maybe that's why my back is, but it didn't hurt till this morning. Anyway, and that's the lake behind us. That's Grass Lake. Yeah, we're so blessed. Our house isn't fancy. I mean, it's nice and homey, but it's nothing fancy. But the view is amazing. We can see the sun rise in the east and set in the west, because that's where it should rise and set. But anyway, so some of my favorite things that I'm going to start with small stuff, I guess. Some of my favorite things I like to make out of wood on the scroll saw. Jesus words. I don't know why this feels like it's backwards. Anyway, I've made these for years. I've made hundreds of them. Just simple. And I didn't have a pattern. I just spelled the word Jesus, and then I made a pattern. And I'd love to make these and give them to people. That's one of my favorite things. And then also people's names, custom names, because you can spell anything. There's Noel, but I've made names for kids and families, and it's just fun. And I might make them out of oak or cherry or birch or something, or walnut, or I might make them out of poplar or pine, and then kids can paint them. So I just always enjoyed that. And then making
This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I love making these smiles. It's just word art. And I just made this up. I just spelled smile, and then I put a smile on the end of it. And the thing is, it's always different. Every smile is different, because it's whatever.
Smiles differently, whatever.
Yeah, whatever mood I'm in. Sometimes they're really weird looking, but those are fun. They help people smile. We got a bunch. I think we got one on every table at church. It's just kind of fun. And then I love making Christmas ornaments. And this is just a few of my favorites. I'll go newest to oldest. And I make all my Christmas ornaments out of solid 1/4-inch woods. And this is, I don't know, what is this? This might be walnut, I think. So this is last year's Christmas ornament, a Jesus cross. I love making these. That was last year's. I'm already starting this year's. And because I want to make a lot this year, so I'm making them throughout the year. And here's a couple others that are some of my favorites. I think I gave you that one because it's got your name on the back of it. Mm-hmm. They're just beautiful, solid 1/4-inch oak, cherry, different woods, and
that was 2005.
2005. So yeah, so I gave you that before we were married. That one, okay. This is one of my favorites. This is this little church scene on a hill. I love this, and I love doing this out of different woods. I just enjoy. I really like making Christmas ornaments. They're fun and they're small, and they make them year round. And then making intarsia. I haven't done a lot of it, but these are really fun. You can use all your little pieces, and they just turn out neat. This is the snowman. This is working good with the sun. Kind of looks good on them. I have a few more of those laid out to make out in the shop. And this is a loon one. made a while back. And there's hundreds of patterns for Intarsia. And there's a lot of other scroll sign I like to do, but that's just some of my favorites. Um, yeah, and then somebody had asked, they wanted to see because I said, well, two other, not new packs. I've had these ones for a little while, but I decided to use them for something. So, I have my big pack. I have my day pack that's kind of year-round pack now. I need to do a loadout of that pack because I haven't done a video of that one yet. Because the one I made a video of last, I gave that one to my friend Chris. And but this is a smaller one. This is only, can get it back far enough. This one is only 9 pounds, and this is the one I'm going to keep in the truck from now on. It's 9 pounds, but it has water and snacks. It has first aid, fire kit, headlamp, flashlight, bandanas, tarp, hammock, paracord, emergency stuff, and it's just a nice small light one. And so
in reach now.
yes, I'm gonna have that with me all the time from now on. It just blows my mind still. That's just, yes. I can't. When we're done here, I'm gonna call and thank them. And then I have this little one. I have a couple of these, but this one I like because it's more military surplus colors. And this is basically a sling bag. It's really small, and I like them. A lot of people carry these. I'm not crazy about carrying it because it only goes over one shoulder. And I like to have a pack over in the middle of my back. It just feels better on my back. So I don't think I'd ever carry this over my shoulder. But this is going to be, and I don't have anything in it yet, but I'm going to fill it. And I'm going to have the 10 essentials in here. I'm going to have first aid and fire kit, everything in here. This is going to be my little pack to have in my raft, in my rubber raft that you got me a couple of years ago. I got to get it out. Or in the canoe. It's small, and I can just carry it like this. So this is going to be my backpack, my survival kit, emergency kit for in the raft or the canoe. So yeah, I decided to show you those couple. I hadn't shown you those ones before yet. But we're almost, yeah, we're going to start winding down here. Did you have any new paintings you wanted to show?
Yeah. So I have them halfway done. I got 3 halfway started. This is supposed to be.
But I thought you finished a couple. They never seen your completed lighthouse one.
Yeah, they got
Not in the live stream. Please share.
Sure.
And I was just going to talk about. So I have stickers. If anybody wants a sticker, I ordered like 100 of them year ago, 2 years ago, and I still have like 70. If anybody wants a sticker, I don't think. Do I have any? Oh, I do. No, that's not that. I think. Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any in this pack. I usually have them in my pack, but I have stickers. Marty's Ramblin stickers. If you want one, just let me know your address and I'll send you one. And I have little wood chips, wood buttons, nickels, whatever. It's my friend Robert made them for me, and it's basically my sticker on a piece of wood, like a wood coin kind of thing. So yeah. Anyway, Marilyn's going to get her one of her recent paintings. I think it's really pretty. Oh, this just blows my mind. I just can't believe. Yeah, that's so cool. Yep, that's going to be on me all the time now. So yeah, that's just amazing. But yeah, she's gonna come out and show that painting, and then I have a final thought and quote. Anybody have any questions before we end? We'll go another 10 minutes or so here. The sun's starting to go down over here.
Need to go on the walk.
It would have to carry my laptop.
Oh.
For
the 10 essentials.
I don't know. Joseph, you should do. So I did a. Well, don't show yet. One quick set. Let me. Ooh, I love this one. So I did a challenge video the other day. My EDC bag, not for hiking, not for backpacking, but just a bag that you take back and forth to work. It might have a laptop in it. It might have your phone cords. It might have a water bottle, snacks. It might have things about your work or your job or your ministry. It could be a bag. Maybe it's just stuff you have in your pocket. You could do that too. But this was what's in your EDC bag. So if you carry one of those, you should make a video. And then if you do, make sure you put it's from the Marty's Ramblings challenge. And then also tag 2 or 3 other people, like other people you know. So yeah, if you want to do that, Joseph, I'm still waiting to see some pop up. Chris did one, Geezer did one, Steve from the Drifting Spore did one. I'm waiting for my honey to do one. And anyway, here's one of our newest paintings. That is so pretty. I love it. I love it, honey. Yeah, one thing we started doing, she'll paint. She'll sit in the corner of our dining room and paint, and I'll carve, I'll whittle, I'll make little lighthouses. So I was working on a lighthouse one day, and she painted a lighthouse. I love it. It looks like, is it supposed to be Split Rock?
I think so.
So Split Rock Lighthouse is on the North Shore of Minnesota, and it's a state park and a beautiful lighthouse. And yeah, that's it. It's beautiful. It looks just there's a little pull over there, and you can see it from a distance, and that looks like you sat there and painted it from that overlook there.
Well, I think somebody sent her, the lady I was watching, a picture, and so she was doing it, and I think it was a picture of Split, right?
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
because it looks so similar.
Okay. I was just asking if there's any questions before we end. My Joseph says my favorite song is "The Lighthouse." Oh, okay. I don't know if I know that one. Can you sing it? Well, we can't hear you.
Yeah. Okay.
What's some of the
It's a
words?
kid's
Or
song,
you know?
right? My lighthouse. Da 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 da. Something. Yeah, I remember the part of it.
Hmm. It sounds familiar, but I think I'm getting mixed up with some other songs. I don't know. I didn't have a whole lot. That's about it, really. Unless anybody has any questions. We're a little over an hour here, so we'll probably get ready to call it a.
And go for a walk.
Yeah, we should go for. We like to go for a walk just as the sun's setting and get some pictures and stuff. And
Get it right.
um,
Bye.
love you. Yeah, I'll end it here. If anybody has a, oh no, it's a different song. He says. Okay. Yeah, we're not always good at knowing a song. Sometimes we know a song, we just don't know it by name or whatever. But anyway, this has been fun. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, I want to try to do a live stream every Saturday. If there's something to talk about and share. If anybody has any ideas of things to talk about, topics or questions or things you want to see or just things to show, things about my silly hobbies and stuff. Yeah, let me know and I'll do it in a live stream. The last one was in Arizona, and I talked for a while, and then went for a little hike on the edge of a little canyon there, and now I'm home on our deck in Minnesota. So we're gonna bring stuff back in here, go for a little walk, and watch the sunset. I think I'm gonna lay in the hammock for a little bit because it looks really inviting. It's cooling out. I'm guessing it's like 52 or so now. Oh, I love it cool and crisp. No bugs. The birds are singing. Chickadee dee dee, chickadee dee dee. A downy woodpecker behind me. And you can hear pheasants. And also hear the trumpeter swans over there. Anyway, does anybody have any last minute thoughts or questions? You record it for me? Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I probably heard it, but I think there's a couple of different songs I'm thinking of. I don't probably not the one but yeah. So I had a final quote, and I've never heard it before, but I really like it. And I looked it up, and it says, "Life is a great big canvas, and you should throw all the paint on it you can." I just love that. Life is a great big canvas, and you should throw all the paint on it you can. Danny Kaye said that. So, yeah, I'm about out of words, so we're gonna end this live stream. And thanks. for everybody who was with us here, and Frankie and Joseph and others, and thank you for everybody who watch it after the fact. A lot of people watch it, the replay, so it'll be on my YouTube channel.
If it's My Lighthouse by Ren.
My Lighthouse by Ren Collective, is that the one? Anyway, we're gonna get ready to shut her down here, and so we can get our walk in as the sun's setting here. Oh, what a gorgeous evening. Anyway, thanks everyone. Yeah, Frankie asked the same question. Thank you, Joseph. Sorry I cried on live video today. I cried twice, two different reasons. One, just so happy and blessed that I was able to visit with my daughter Danny and granddaughter Hazel, and then I got a wonderful gift in the mail, a spot messenger from our son Jeremiah. So that's what a blessing, and yeah, I am blessed beyond belief in so many ways, not just tangible things, but just the people in my lives and blessings, and to be used by God and to experience life. I've had a lot of trials and a lot of, still do, but I'm blessed more than I deserve. And it's just, I just pray I can be a blessing to other people. When I stop talking for a little bit, it's just so. I'm just letting them hear some of the nature without talking. I'm trying to end it with not my voice. You think we should sing together? Yeah, we love singing together. We're gonna sing more. We're gonna do a lot of singing on this trip. We should do more this at home too. But okay, we're gonna end this live stream. Thanks everyone for watching, who watched it live, and everyone who will watch it the replay. And we'll see you soon again. Wait for me, honey.